What is the current housing market like here in St. Johns County, Florida? Well, in today's video, that's exactly what we're going to go over. If you've been thinking about moving to this area, you've probably been asking yourself the same question. So today we're going to look at some statistics, some data, some current data, and look at, are housing prices falling? Are they still skyrocketing? Are they leveling out? And these are all things that you should know and consider if you're looking at moving to this area. So let's get right to it. If this is your first time on this channel, welcome. I really appreciate your time and thank you for being here. I am Melissa Anderson. I am with eXp Realty here in Northeast Florida. And on this channel, I talk about all there is to know about St. Johns County, living here, working, playing, moving, all the things. So go ahead and take a second if you would and hit the subscribe button and the like button to this video. It helps me reach more people who are exploring moving to this area. I really appreciate it. While you're watching this video or at the end of the video, if any questions come up that you have, feel free to use my contact info right here. You can email or text, call, or you can leave a comment in the comment section below and I will be sure to respond to you. It is my absolute pleasure to help folks who have any questions about moving to this area. Just a quick side note, this little blanket you're seeing over here, that is my little sidekick, my little Chihuahua that was my grandma's, and she likes to hang out here in my office with me, so she likes to cozy up in a blanket. So I have made some notes here because while I would have loved to memorize all these numbers and statistics, I want to make sure I get it absolutely accurate, and I will also be sharing statistics here on the screen so you can see these as well. I just wanted to point out, I'm looking at January 2023 market statistics, and I'm also comparing that from where we are right now in February compared to 2022. So we've just started the year in 2023, but it can kind of give us a glimpse into what we're looking at right now. So median sales price, and this is, again, let me notate, this is for St. Johns County, and this is for single family homes, condos, and townhomes, just in St. Johns County. I'm not looking at anywhere else. That's the statistics for here. If there is somewhere else here in Northeast Florida that you want the market stats for, leave a comment and I'll pull those statistics for you. I'd be happy to do so as long as it's here in Northeast Florida. So median sales price, we're holding at $455,990. So compared to even just December of last year, that's been a drop of about 6.8%. So house prices are falling a little bit. There's definitely more contingencies, as we've seen, like in 2022, it was pretty much just to be able to get a house, you're just writing off all contingencies, over asking. We're really not seeing that right now. So it's definitely more of a buyer's market. And I'll just notate, this is one of my last notes, but like months supply that we're at right now is 4.3. So months supply is kind of like the supply and demand for the housing market. Last year in 2022, I mean, we saw it get down even as low as like a little over 1. It was hovering around like 2.5, 2.3 last year, and now we're up to 4.3. So when we get to about 6, that means it's a balanced market. Home prices are leveling out. It's more balanced. The lower it gets, the more home prices skyrocket. And that's exactly what we saw last year. So this year alone, so far we've seen 366 closed sales. And that just from last month alone, or not last month, but December, from the end of the year, that's a 29% decrease. And looking at January of 2022, that's a 23.9% decrease. So closed sales are down across the board. Days on market. So this is an interesting statistic. We were seeing about 63 days on market, and really in a balanced market, that doesn't even seem, you know, anything out of the ordinary. I mean, personally, I've bought and sold homes several times, and, you know, that's been about average, is about 60 days, even a little bit more. And you didn't think anything about it because that's just the way it was. But coming out of the past 2 years, when days on market may just be a handful, if you were just entering the market, buying your first home, this could seem like a long time, or but it's not. And so days on market compared to the end of last year, it's up almost 9%. And compared to 2022, 63 days on market is up 200%. So you can see that is a big difference. However, we talked about the median house price, how that's kind of come down. The list price received, so you're a seller, you're putting your house on the market for X amount of dollars. 97% of the homes that have sold have gotten full asking price. So if you're thinking about selling in this area, then that, you know, that's good news, right? You're still getting, or 97% of you are still getting your full asking. Now, does that mean that they're going to write you a full offer with no contingencies? That's highly unlikely. We're going back to, you know, an average 10 days inspection period, you know, maybe 15, but at least 10 days inspection period. We're not waiving those inspections, anything like that. So home affordability, that number is hovering about 60. And so that number's up from the end of last year, about 9%. That's good. Closed over list price. And so that number is at 6%. So let me just share this with you because I find these numbers fascinating. So home affordability is, closed over list price, 6% for this year so far. Compared to January of 2022, that number is down 81.2%. So home affordability was not even an option as of last year. So that's really great news for buyers. New pendings, that's up. We're at 490 here in St. Johns County. New listings, 766. That's also up. Active inventory, we have currently 1,563 homes on the market. So let's take a look at just comparing 2023 so far, looking at 2022. I mean, we're only in the second month, so there's not too much that we can do here. But for instance, in 2022, the median house price was about $469,139. Right now we're at $455,990. So a little bit of a drop there. Let's see here. Like I said, days on market, you know, right now it's 63. In 2022, the average days on market was 21. Closed over list price, like right now we're at 6%. In 2022, it was 32% of all the homes were closing over list price. Right now, new home builders have phenomenal offerings. So if you're looking at moving into these new communities like Silverleaf, Rivertown, the ones that are just, you know, building up, the builders have really great incentives. I know I was looking last week at Mattamy Homes over in Rivertown on their quick move-in ready homes. They were offering a lock-in rate of like 4.99 APR, all closing costs paid. So that's really something to consider if you're looking at new construction. Again, these are new construction. They're quick move-in ready homes, or they're going to be quick move-in ready homes like say in March, April. Get all your closing costs paid and, you know, a phenomenal APR. Get that rate locked in. So every builder is a little bit different with what their incentives are right now. But if you want more information about that, be sure to leave me a comment so I can get that information to you and let you know about those incentives. So all of that to say that with increased mortgage rates, so we're We're still below 7%, which is great. But we're in around the 6.5% or so for a 30-year fixed. I think in the fives for a 15 or 20-year. But again, if you're looking to move over here to St. Johns County, you'll want to connect with the lender to figure out what rates, which loan vehicle works best for you. And if the interest rates are like really, you know, not ideal, and so getting a new construction home might be right, because they're offering, even the ones that aren't locking in a rate, they're offering money back at closing to buy down your rate. So that's definitely something to consider. But yeah, you'll want to get your pre-approval and connect with the lender sooner rather than later, so you can see what you're looking at as far as affordability. And if you need connections, I have a handful of mortgage brokers here in Northeast Florida. I'd be happy to connect you. And you can reach out to one of them, all of them, and see which one is the best fit for you. And if you have any questions, here's my contact information. Feel free to reach out. But of course, you can leave your information or a comment in the comments below. I'd love to be able to help you. And just turn my video over here. Oh, she's got her back turned. I was gonna see if she was facing us so she could say, you could see her, but she wasn't very helpful for this video, was she? Anywho, so again, be sure to like this video. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I try to release a new video every single week that is relevant, timely, and helpful, all about the St. Johns County, Florida area. If you have any suggestions of videos you'd like to see, again, drop those in the comments. Otherwise, until next time.